Yagi. What is going on, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 669, dude. Legs. That's right. Has Meta finally, after all these years, finally did they have legs for their avatars? We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about a lot more interesting things than that. But first, happy Tuesday to you. I am drinking out of a Death Squad mug. I am wearing a Death Squad hat. I even have an old Death Squad shirt that's not available anymore. That's right, because when you buy things at Death Squad, they go away. So if you want something, you better get it when you can. And right now, we have so much new shit. We have, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 different shirts now in stock, brand new, some reprinted. We also have all the mugs in stock, including the brand new Blue 3.0. It's a little different than the others, a little different design, just a little tweaked to it. But if you missed out on the blue mug, there you go. And we have the hat that I am wearing right now, the the Starlux hat. And we also have one black hat of the McLuckian and a couple blues. So if you want anything like that, you should go to shopsquad.tv. And proud to announce, we also have a new thing this week. That's right, the new stickers. That's right, the Toxic Cat stickers with a fun purple and blue background. And these are high quality stickers. These are vinyl print stickers. These aren't like the cheap stickers that you get from a lot of other people that you put on something like a water bottle or a laptop, and then 2 months later it's faded, you know. These are super high quality, thick stickers. They got the little cut in the back too, so you can just easily peel them off. You're not just sitting there trying to. These stickers took me a month to print. That's how. I mean, it's like a process. These are very high quality stickers. And we have sticker packs for them on Shop Squad. If you just click on stickers and more, we have 2 different styles of them. We have the patch pack, which is a big Death Squad patch that is like, it's like a sticker itself. You peel off the back and you can stick it on a backpack, stick it on something, or you could sew it. A lot of people sew it on their shit. But that will also come with a couple of the new Death Squad stickers. Or if you don't want a patch and you're more of a pin guy, if you're one of those guys that wear, you know, like a Levi's vest, you wear denim and you have your little pins on him. Well, we have the Death Squad sticker pack number 3, which comes with the Death Squad pin that glows in the dark. Look at that. But it also comes with a bunch of the new stickers and maybe a couple of the old ones thrown in. You don't know which stickers you're going to get. You will get the new ones though. That's the sticker pack. Comes with a total of 7 stickers and the glow in the dark pen. All this can be found at shopsquad.tv right now, or you can just go to deathsquad.tv and there you have all the links, including every episode of fucking Kill Tony. And holy shit, if you didn't see yesterday's Kill Tony, it came out yesterday, you have to go to youtube.com/KillTony. This show is just growing bigger and bigger and crazier every week. If you don't know what I mean, let's just have Tony announce who the guests are this episode.
Kurt Metzger, Post Malone, and Joe Rogan.
That's right. You heard that correctly. Kurt Metzger. I know, isn't that crazy? And the place, I don't even think the camera caught it all because you can't see it. The place went fucking crazy. I mean, if you were sitting in the audience and Post Malone came out, just insane.
This is Kill Tony.
And this was a great episode too. Like, I just love it because, you know, when I was editing this episode, I only remembered Post Malone was there, and the whole night was just kind of a blur for me because I ended up hanging out with Post after the show. We all got drunker, and me and Post Malone honestly sat there and drew dicks all night. I think I'd said this already in the last episode, but I didn't tell you he was on Kill Tony because I was trying to keep it a secret, which was hard to do. But yeah, it was a great night. I think he was on mushrooms. I'm not sure, but it makes sense. Somebody told me he might have been. But that makes sense why you wanted to draw dicks with me all night. Anyways, a brilliant, fucking awesome episode. So many fun moments in this episode and some weird, creepy ass ones like this guy. Just a good time. And yeah, so that's episode 625 with Post Malone. Oh, and they're in bad ones. There's bad comedians on there too. An amazing, this guy's amazing, by the way, when you get to this guy's part. I'm not giving you guys any spoilers or anything, but yeah, that's Kill Tony, episode 625, Post Malone, Joe Rogan, Kurt Metzger. You can find it at youtube.com/Kill Tony. Of course, you could just find it at deathsquad.tv like you find everything. All the past episodes of Kill Tony are going to be here. You could also click on the Sunset Strip Comedy Club. You might have seen the advertisement at the beginning. That's my comedy club. And you can go, click right here and go there, or you can just go to sunsetstripatx.com and get tickets. Tomorrow, we have Black and Mild, which is Cam Patterson's new show that's bi-weekly. And that's right there, Black and Mild. Or Thursday, it's a good night. As always, it's my show, Secret Show, every single Thursday. And this Thursday, not only are we followed, as usual, we're always followed by a karaoke party. So if you want to see a killer show and then do karaoke after, it's always a fun night. And this week we have some amazing surprises, including one comedian that was on Kill Tony last night that you won't see for a couple weeks, but he's from out of the country. And man, he is, let's just say, there was possibly a golden ticket winner last night, which never, it happens like once a year. This guy blew my mind. And that's all I can say because you don't even know who I'm talking about, but he will be at Secret Show Thursday. So if you want to see it before it's even, people even don't even know about him, I would come this Thursday, Secret Show, Sunset Strip, ATX. All the links to Shop Squad and everything can be found, of course, at deathsquad.tv. Speaking of just insanity, I mean, this is something I saw right before I went live tonight. I saw this on Instagram, and it is exactly the kind of shit that I love the comedy Mothership for this reason. You know, that's where we do Kill Tony. You never know who's going to stop in. And this one even fucking surprised me. Let's just take a look at this together, because I only watched like a teeny bit of it, and I was like, what the fuck? Is this happening? Check this out, guys. This was just posted. This is going on right now at the Comedy Mothership. Tom Segura is getting off stage. Let's just listen to this. Shall we?
You are so nice. Guess what? I have a special treat for you. This doesn't always happen, but this does happen when you come to really cool places like the Comedy Mothership. I'm gonna bring on stage right now. This is so fucking cool. This young man has exploded in popularity, and we've all been blown away by this guy's talent, and we're so lucky that we get to see it here live tonight. The very amazingly talented Oliver Anthony, everybody, let him hear it.
Alright, so this is my first time at a comedy show, so...
Isn't that insane? Isn't that just fucking insane? I literally, when I saw this, I was like, shit. I want to go drive. I want to go drive to the mothership and not go online. I already tweeted that I was going live right now, and I wanted to like just leave and go there and hang out with this motherfucker. If you don't know, he's that, of course, that viral guy that's like, and I'm so sick of the car. You know that guy. Fucking awesome. The Comedy Mothership, one of my favorite places in the world, of course, Joe Rogan's Comedy Club, which is next door to the Sunset Strip. So when you come to Texas, make sure you go to the Comedy Mothership. And then you got to come by my place too. But, you know, if you don't get tickets one night, go to my place. Just amazing. Very amazing. Kind of bummed out that I wasn't there. So yeah, there you go. All the links can be found at deathsquad.tv. There you go. There you go. There you go. P.O. Box and email address if you want to send me something or if you want to write something. There you go. Man, I want to go. Sorry guys, I want to go. I wish the mothership actually put like just a taste of his music on. I know that's like against everything, but you know, I just want in here to go. Brr, brr. You guys know the song, right? I love it. I love that guy. His song North of Richmond is the song, and you know, I'm not going to play too much of it. I'll just give you a sample, so just in case if you don't know what it is. He pretty much looks like William Montgomery, and he just badass. Let's just take a quick. Yeah, let's get to the good part.
Politicians, look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat.
So good. He also sounds like to me, I don't know if I've even talked about, yeah, I've talked about this guy before. I feel like he talks, or he sounds like a South Park character, like Mr. Garrison, or I don't know. He's like a South Park character. He's just, I don't know why.
On kicking them down, Lord, it's a damn shame.
I don't know. Once in a while, some people, you know, just have this little twang to their voice, and I always think, man, that's South Park. That's Trey Parker. That's a Trey Parker voice. A lot of people hate me because I always sing the Hans Kim song, and I sing it like in the tone of like, I guess Cartman, but I'm like, this is Hans Kim, this is Hans Kim, HANSKIM. People hate that. Some people like it. But a lot of, okay, breaking me down, okay. That's who it is. It's the counselor, isn't it? Okay. Okay, wild cause, okay. I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of them. Oliver Anthony, though, look him up. It's pretty fucking amazing. When I first heard him, I don't know, when everyone else did, I guess. And I started listening to all his shit, but I also started listening to Radio West Virginia. Yeah, we already talked about this before. But Radio WV is their YouTube page, and they just have a lot of fucking good, talented. I love that style of music. Like, I'm not a huge country guy, but when it's like this kind of country, I love this kind of country.
I say, here, belly happy from his head down to his toes. Yeah. They call me Danny Smith. That's my right. I'm a fool.
And it just sounds good. Like Radio WV does a great job. A great job recording all these different musicians.
Brother, I'd sing you a song.
I mean, just I don't want to get copyright strikes and shit, but just check out Radio WV on YouTube. All these are on YouTube. Just great sounding music. All right. Where do we go? Do I start with what I want to start with, or do we start with the leg shit? I guess we'll start with the leg shit since it's the title. But just so you know, we're going to talk Pursehouse in a bit. If you don't know who Pursehouse is, he is somebody on Kill Tony, and we'll talk about him, what happened to him, and what's going on. There's a new update with Gareth Pursehouse. But first, more important news. As you guys know, one of the biggest things that I have said publicly is how dumb it is that Zuckerberg and his Meta, it's like he's selling this huge thing. They're spending billions of dollars. And you get there and you're like, what is this metaverse that he keeps on talking about? And so you buy a Oculus Meta Quest thing and you try it on, and maybe you've seen virtual Redban before, or maybe you've seen what VR chat is before, and you're like expecting this, wow, I can't wait to jump in the metaverse with my new Quest. And you fire that shit up and you pick your avatar and you realize, oh my God, these avatars look like this is Nintendo Wii bowling. Like, why is this so goofy? Remember the Nintendo Wii where you would make your character and then you could like go to that one part where all your Wii characters go together and you got friends download their character and it looks like you're talking to your friend's Wii and it's kind of cool. I even had a friend of mine that died and his Wii character still was hanging out with my Wii character, and it was fucking a weird, creepy feeling when you go, oh my God, my friend's Wii character. My friend's Wii character is somewhere on my Nintendo Wii downstairs. Isn't that weird? I could put that on and my friend's kind of back to life. But anyways, you put on your brand new Meta Quest headset and you want to go to the metaverse, and boom, your avatars look like shitty Wii characters or Xbox. Remember Xbox 360 characters, or when Xbox tried to copy the Wii characters? You look like a cartoon fool. You look like a 10-year-old game character, like 20-year-old game character. You look stupid. And you're like, it's not realistic. And to top off the whole thing, no one has legs. So you're walking around talking to people with no legs. Everyone's just floating like they got decapitated at the same time, and there's no blood. And it's goofy and stupid, and you're sitting there flying paper airplanes around, and you're just throwing balls into cups, and it's just like the worst thing ever, and it's dead. No one's going to it. It's hard to find people to play with now because it's so dumb and lame, and even if you play it for 3 hours, you're going to be like, I'm good, I don't need to do that anymore. That's really stupid. But yet Meta's still pumping billions of dollars, and when asked about it, Zuckerberg says, we want to get it right. That's why there's no legs. We want to get it right. So they spent billions and billions of dollars. What they want to do is, because you're wearing a headset, they want to get it accurate. Like, they want to get the software right so like you can stand and walk around with not having trackers. Like, I have cameras all around my room that track me, so it's very accurate if I stood up and walked around. But he wanted to get it right. And instead of just putting like legs on the character, like VR chat, where it's not like tracking your real legs, but it's sitting there. So everyone has legs. You could even be on your laptop. You could even, we talked about this already. You could actually get on your cell phone if you have a Samsung an Android, and you could play VR chat on your fucking cell phone and talk to people like us that are in VR. But everyone still has legs, even if the legs are just there for more of appearance to make you look like you didn't get decapitated. Anyways, Zuckerberg refused. He's like, no, we're not doing fake legs, and we're spending all this money. And then last year, he posted a video of an update where he's jumping up and down, and it's like, legs are coming soon. And it looked really good. And then it came out the next day that it wasn't even real. Like, the legs in the video that he was showing everybody was a CGI. Like, they just made a cartoon. It wasn't real. And so there was all this drama, and like Zuckerberg, you know, when you get that much money, I think it's like an ego thing. He's like, no, this is what I want. I'm the one with the money. It's my company. I'm not going to be a fool with, he's like, with fake legs. Anyways, news dropped today that the latest beta software for the Quest, they introduced new legs. The avatars now finally get legs. It's all over nerd news outlets like Road to VR. Wow. They didn't, it looks like just from this screenshot, it looks like they didn't do anything about the dumbass characters. But then you look at the second line in this title, and it says not body tracking, but a step in the right direction. I mean, one, how dumb is that? A step in the right direction. They're talking about legs. Hilarious. But two, not body tracking. You know what that means? That means they're fake legs. So what Zuckerberg could be doing the whole time was have fake legs. He was like against it, and then he got caught. Now, this is news. They put fake legs. Not even right now. This is just a beta. This is even, this is a public beta, so you can test it out, but you're not going to be doing shit like that. Anyways, I have not looked at this yet. I'm looking at this at the first time. I saw the title. I am reading this with you. I just think that's hilarious, not body tracking. Zuckerberg promised at Connect 2022 that its avatars will eventually be getting legs, putting it into the platform's characteristic floating torsos at some point in the not too distant future. At the time, Zuckerberg showed off his onstage jumping and kicking. Oh, you know the thing I just told you about? You want to see that? Hopefully this has a video of it. Look at this. This is the fake legs I'm talking about.
Requested feature on our roadmap. Legs.
Look at that. Look at him jumping around.
Legs. I know you've been waiting for this.
I think everyone has been waiting for this. There's
No
one more feature
shit.
coming soon that's probably...
That's the legs. This video is not in the game. They just made a cartoon mimicking how dumb the characters. Look how dumb. Doesn't that look like Xbox 360 people? This is Xbox 360 me avatars or whatever they're I don't even remember what they were called. This is fake. Look, she's doing a karate kick. He's jumping. Why'd they make the Asian girl do the karate kick? Oh, is this his girl? I'm sorry. Zuck, I'm just kidding. If that's your girlfriend, wait, is this his girlfriend? I didn't even put that together. Is this his girlfriend? I know he dates an Asian girl because he's a good guy. And he does it right. But is this his girlfriend?
Legs.
Hiya! Hiya!
Legs. I know you've been waiting for this.
I think everyone has been waiting.
It is, I bet. Okay, I'm just going to shut up now. Anyways, showing off his onstage character jumping and kicking. No, he didn't kick. She did. Although it was revealed later that it was actually created using fairly common external motion capture tech. It wasn't real. In short, Quest can't track legs yet, which means this update is a pretty standard implementation of inverse kinematics, IK, resulting in the sort of body positioning guesswork you see in apps like VR Chat. He just added fake legs. He could have had fake legs the whole time. Why did he didn't have legs to begin with? Insane. Still, it's nice to see a full body in Quest Home for once, right? Holy shit. He did something he could have done a long time ago. This is like one of the best updates ever, though. Because it makes it not weird as fuck that everyone doesn't have no legs. Anyway, somebody showed off their new legs. Oh shit, we got video of this? So this is absolutely the same kind of legs that you will see in VR Chat. They're just there. Like if you move your character, they just kind of walk with the character, you know? And that's all anyone wanted. This is like something they should have had day one. No one cared about tracking as much as they cared about, like, why does my character look so dumb and have fake legs? Now, the characters, looks like they've been adding accessories. Doesn't as look, I mean, they still look like Xbox 360 characters, but look, she has a little dress on and she has legs. I think just when they're floating, they look so horrible. But this actually looks somewhat nice now. Look at her in her nice dress and her little Harry Potter hat and her little Harry Potter glasses. Let's see how this looks. Why with the video on Twitter, people, this is still driving me crazy. See? They just kind of move around like real legs. Look, we don't need it tracking. If the upper half is moving normal, the legs are there. Legs are just kind of supposed to be like, isn't that hilarious how much better this is now? I mean, it really is something that is mind-blowing to me when you think about the upper half of your body. If they have tracking, your arms have tracking, your head is tracking and moving their head back and forth, and the legs are just kind of sitting there, nice thigh gap and all, good thighs. Look at those legs. You could fly an airplane between her legs. That is all we wanted. That's what everyone wanted. And even though your characters face the art style of the characters, not our favorites, everyone's favorites, but when they have legs, they actually look like human beings, and you could think about fucking them. When they have no legs, you don't think about fucking them. Now we can imagine lifting up that dress. That's all we wanted. Zuck, God. How hilarious is this shit, dude? This shit I have to talk about. I have to do this, man, for you, for everybody. I have to talk about this. Just kidding. YouTuber and tech analyst Brad also tried out the new legs, showing off some of the limitations currently. Notably, you don't see your own avatar's legs when looking straight down, so that's kind of dumb. They're only viewable via a mirror and by other users. And there's no crouching. So you could only pretty much stand there. So it's literally VR chat, you know what we use for virtual Redban. I don't know how long ago it came out. I'm going to say 7 or 8 years ago, I would say. I would say 7 years at least, VR chat came out. They've had legs since day one. They've had a better style than 7 years ago. You could be any character you want in VR chat. Even back then, I think anyone could upload their own avatars. I could become any. Right now, I have people designing my avatar, putting nipples on me and shit. There's people that have realistic avatars in VR chat. There's people that are just SpongeBob in VR chat. You could be whoever you want. This is so having legs, it's hilarious how dumb this whole thing is that we're talking about right now. But the fact that they still all look like Xbox 360 characters. Anyways, this is just all in beta. This whole dumb thing we're talking about. And if you missed last episode, I talked about how VR chat is now available on Android. You could play VR chat on Android. You could play something way better than whatever this fucking shit is that we just watched. And you could be pretty much whatever character you want to be. Better graphics, better everything. You could do that right now. Not only can you do it on a PC, if you have a computer, you can just go to vrchat.com. But you can do it now on Android. I showed it off last episode. If you have an Android phone, you can download. Now, just so you guys know, this is VR chat. This is free. This is what I use. This is what we use all the time here. Look, they have legs. You can be an alien. You can be whoever the fuck you want. You could be a fox. You can be a furry. You can be a robot. You could literally be any person, any character you want. If you have tracking, it works amazing like tracking. You do breakdancing and shit like that clown just did. If you don't, you just have fake legs like that chick right there probably has. You could puff smoke. You could do DMT. You could do acid. I do stand-up comedy. I do everything. And this is free, and it's been out for a long time, and you could play it on your PC, and now you could play it on your Android device. So VR Chat is a pretty small company. I mean, it's getting bigger. They're hiring all the time. But it's still overall a very tiny company. They're not spending billions a month or whatever the fuck it is that Zuckerberg is doing. If you haven't played it, just test it out, man. It's fun. It's, you know what it's like? It's like a chat, old school chat room. You become a character. And sure, using your fucking cell phone probably sucks, but most cell phones nowadays have Bluetooth, so you can hook up a little Xbox controller there. You get one of those things you put on your phone. I mean, just go on VR Chat and play, you know? I mean, just look around, you know? You could use your microphone on your phone, or you could use your Apple AirPods or whatever. If you're on an airplane with Wi-Fi, try that out. That would be a lot of fun. But hilariously, just like I have been bitching about this for a while. I even bitched what I just said. I bitched about this on JRE, I think last time I was on there. I think Joe asked me, why do I think the metaverse failed or something? And I gave a really sloppy answer. But what I was pretty much saying is this whole thing with the no legs and the goofy avatars. And now they have legs. They pretty much just copied VR Chat. And the next thing I wanted to talk about, oh, look, Meta released their version of VR Chat, you know, where you can play goofy games with each other with legs now. They're doing a beta on smartphones. Oh, shit. Pretty much exactly what VR Chat did and has been doing for a while. Oh, shit. Meta is now copying VR Chat, and they are putting their Horizon Worlds with legs on smartphones. Huh. Isn't that weird? The shit that virtual Redban's been doing for a while is now going to be the next biggest, hottest thing on smartphones, to the point that Zuckerberg pretty much gave in. Okay, give them fake legs. Okay, yes, is VR Chat going to Android and iPhone? All right, yes, we have to do it. We have to do it. And mind you, this is the same Meta that still does not have a iPad or a foldable phone, like a big screen device app to this day. Do you know if you're on an iPad that when you use VR or when you use Instagram, you're just using the app for the iPhone? That's why it looks like shit. Isn't it weird how you never go to Instagram when you're on your laptop, and when you do, it's kind of clunky and it just feels like shit, but it feels way more comfortable on your phone? Because they're just fucking idiots over there at Meta. They really are idiots over there. I'm sorry. I like Zuckerberg, and I think he could have kicked Elon Musk's ass, unfortunately, but I really just want to go over there and just fire so many people. Don't you wish you could be CEO for a day and just go to like something that you like a lot and you're sick of, like, and just fire people? Go, all right, I'm firing all this. All right, that's it. See you guys later. Hire new people. Just dumb. Meta launches Horizon Worlds closed beta on. Anyways, Meta's social VR platform just took the first step outside of the Quest exclusive Vidity, as the company recently launched a closed beta for Horizon Worlds on Android devices. You won't find Horizon Worlds on Google Play. Users taking part of the beta can directly launch the app through the Quest Android app. Oh, God. X, previously Twitter. By the way, I'm sick of this phrase right here. This is like anytime you see anything on the news or anything, people are saying X, previously Twitter. Just fucking call it Twitter. Just fucking call it Twitter. We all need to group together and not say X. Just saying X makes me barf. I like X. But saying X instead of Twitter, impossible. That's like we were all babies and we grew up and we know what a square and a circle is. And they're like, no, you can't call it a square and a circle anymore. It's triangle or triangle 2. And you're like, no, I'm still saying circle square. Anyways, Twitter user said, apparently one of the Choose and Few showing off a brief hands-on of this Super Rumble lobby, Meta's first party hero shooter. Oh, you want to see what a meta shooter is? It looks like it's in the Barbie movie already. Doesn't this look like a Barbie movie that we're looking at right now? Not gonna lie, the graphics look okay right there. That looks great. Look at the little kitty cat. Oh, look, they got legs now. Now, I'm saying right now, if you looked at this exact same thing and the chick didn't have that mini skirt on and she just had everything below her waist wasn't there and she was just floating there, wouldn't you say this is the dumbest thing in the world? Just having fake legs. Look how much better this looks. This is positive for you guys over at Meta. Now I'm being nice, Brian. Just getting fake legs in there. Jesus Christ. Look how much nicer this looks. This actually looks like a good level in VR chat now. Just having fake legs. Ooh, a pistol. This looks like VR chat now, but with really bad characters. Oh, wait a second. Did you see that? There's somebody here that doesn't have fake legs. And by the way, the sound of these guns sound like laser tag, and it sounds really dumb. And maybe I was just hypnotized by these fake legs that I forgot how dumb this is and unrealistic this gun shootout is. Anyways, look, this guy has no legs. I'm now angry. Look at him. Did you see that? You see that right there? Look at that motherfucker. No fucking legs. Oh, give me your wallet. Look how immediately horrible this is. Because this guy does have no legs. And he has like some glasses on. He looks like a hipster with his hat backwards. And not having legs immediately makes me want to puke. Isn't that weird? Oh my God, how different. I was so happy and now I see this guy floating around with this gun. I'm like, this is so horrible. It's horrible. What's going on here? All right. Ooh, look at this thigh gap. That's an unrealistic thigh gap. Is this an advertisement for Temu? Oh my God, it is. That is Photoshop. That thigh gap on the right, there's no lip on this. Well, this might be an Asian girl. Maybe that isn't. Like, doesn't it seem like they just photoshopped a perfect backwards dildo in there or something? That's crazy. All right, back to the story. Anyways, we'll know more soon as Meta's going to have their Connect Developer Conference September 27th. I think that's like a week after the Apple's next conference. As you know, every year Apple has their little iPhone announcement, like the new iPhone. Looks exactly the same, but you know, we got rid of this, we got USB-C now, and we got rid of the mute switch. Now it's a button because that costs too much, having a switch. But it's better with the button. Anyways, Meta usually has like their conference right after, so they can be like, okay, we can see what they did. And now we're going to release the Quest 3 and whatever. Kind of over it. Anyways, that's all I really want to talk about legs. I know you guys you think the lips, they just tucked the lips, Sean? You think that's what happened? Sean in the chat thinks she just tucked her lips in. Jesus. Sean, everybody in the chat room, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but there was this one girl in college. Yeah, I have definitely talked about this before, but she had really plump, juicy lips. And I'm not talking about these ones, you know what I'm talking about. But I would go down and, you're drunk. And I just remember one time I was just like going out, like back, and I felt like at one point I was giving a BJ, and I'm like, oh my God, I had to just take a second and go like, is this a pussy? Yes, it is a pussy. Just really long labias. And you're right. I never thought about that when she's just walking around, or when she's in a swimsuit. When she's in a little swimsuit, she's probably tucking it in. That's probably a thing. Because I'm saying she had to. Unless she's wearing a bathing suit that looks like a poop emoji. Like she just has to like twirl it up or something. Or maybe she just like pulls it back and puts it in her butt. Like puts the tip in her butt to hold it. Yeah, I never thought about that. That's interesting. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I mean, Meta. She's married and has kids now. I should just ask her though, like, because she's the only one that I know that I can confirm has it. It's so weird that I talk about somebody that I still have connection with. Like, I've been talking about this story forever. She has probably no idea. I should ask her. Hey, you're old there. You're getting up there. I always thought about this. When you wear a bathing suit, I know you have an extended labia. Did you ever get that fixed? Having a baby, did it make your... Holy shit. If she didn't get a C-section and you have an extended labia, does that stretch it out more or makes it different? Oh, I would love before and after photos of that. I never thought about that. I never put the two together. All right, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore, I really don't. And this is a perfect time for me to get to the part of tonight's episode that I have been really waiting to talk about. But before I do, let me just type something real quick. Yes. So as you guys know, you might have... Oh, what is that? Hold on, let me see if I can find this real quick. I just want to find one of them. Wow. Ever since X bought Twitter, like, links don't work the same. Like, the links don't work anymore. Okay, I'm waiting for a commercial. All right, we got it. So you guys might have known this. If you are a Kill Tony fan, there was a gentleman on an episode of Kill Tony that unfortunately was a bad boy. And shit went down. And when shit went down, the press was somehow, like, not only just contacting me by emails and doing social media, like, can we please talk to you? We'll pay you. But somehow they even found my phone number. And I think that's really crazy when it comes to the press. The press can easily find your phone number. And I'm sure anyone can find my phone number. I don't think it's that hard nowadays, but I just think it's weird that when the press does it, you know, like when the press does it, it's like, wow, you're a dirty baby. Is that the kind of reporting that? And I'm not talking about crazy press either. I'm talking about the biggest news, NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox. So they wanted to talk to me. And at first I was like, oh man, that's crazy. They're all so I did. And when I went on the Fox channel, they just wanted to interview me for like a minute. And I did it because I had a good, funny idea. And I never made this a video. And I think it's probably too late now. I probably lost all the videos, maybe. I mean, I just found one of them. But when I went on Fox, I dressed as like a Fox guy. You know what I mean? When I was on NBC, I dressed like NBC, what I thought in my head was NBC people. And then when I was on ABC, like I did it to all the big networks, and every network, I changed my look just a little, and I acted a little different. I was doing a little practical joke that I forgot to tell people, I think. And now it's probably too late. Like maybe I did do some, I'm sure I screen recorded it and it's on a hard drive somewhere I can find. I should make it a video. It's like one of those things I thought was funny, and then I just never, like Tony was making fun of me for doing it, and I never told him why. He's like, you're a dork. And I'm like, I forgot to make the video. I'm just thinking of this right now. But anyways, you're probably confused if you don't know what I'm talking about, but let's just take a look at Fox 11 News in Los Angeles, California. And this is one of the characters I did. I mean, I'm totally being myself, but I just dressed and looked different. I think on the Fox one, I can't remember. I think I had like a collar shirt on. Like I was trying to be like, I'm a Republican. I go to church. You know, I think that's what I was doing. All right, let's take a look at this video. Let me just zoom in here since this is not YouTube again. Yeah, you just look at the title if you want to cheat.
Here he is, one more time for Gareth, everybody. Come on.
Hello, everybody.
It was January 20th when suspected murderer Gareth Pursehouse appeared on the local comedy show Kill Tony.
Okay. My last name's Pursehouse. It's too long to write.
What is it?
Pursehouse.
Now, weeks later, the 41-year-old is behind bars, arrested on Saturday after police say he broke into the Hollywood Hills home of his ex-girlfriend, Amy Harwick, and murdered her.
Hi, this is Dr. Amy Harwick, and today this video is going to be all about what is a sex therapist.
Harwick was a popular family therapist. Police say her past relationship with Pursehouse was tumultuous. She had a restraining order on him that had recently expired. She died of blunt force injuries to her head and torso after she was found under a third-floor balcony.
The fact that we were talking to maybe a murderer, it does not. Oh my God, I look fucking good. I didn't even know I had a pink collared shirt on. Holy shit, do I still have that shirt, by the way? I look good in pink. Who's that girl behind me? That's not Janice, is it? I don't remember Janice being out there. Was that Janice? That's outside of my house, by the way. My old house. My old apartment. The rat house. Yes, that guy lives in a house with rats. I can't believe that's my Fox look. I didn't remember it was pink. That is fucking killing me. Feel good.
Brian Redban was one of the producers.
The fact that we were talking to maybe a murderer, it does not feel good.
Brian Redban was one of the producers who interacted with Pursehouse when he came on the show. You can see Redban sitting on the right.
Of all the people that we see every week on the show, he definitely stood out as being a creep, and something was not right with him.
Redban tells me Pursehouse used his time to make fun of the hosts, gave them strange stares, and only made one single joke about his genitals, which fell flat.
I was talking to an ex, and she told me that when we first met, she thought my personality meant I had a small. And then I talked to another ex, and she told me the same exact thing. And I just want to make it perfectly clear right now that my size is private.
Wow.
That was very awkward, like he was trying to get that out there.
Monday night, flowers were left at Harwick's home, where earlier in the day, her friends grieved.
We're all just very heartbroken and surprised at this time. Still in shock.
2 years ago, Harwick was engaged to TV personality Drew Carey, but broke it off. Carey released a statement on Monday saying, quote, "Amy and I had a love that people are lucky to have once in a lifetime. She was a positive force in this world. I am overcome with grief."
All right, there goes Gareth, everybody. We're going to keep moving. There goes Gareth.
We meet a lot of weirdos in the comedy world, but not many murderers. And the fact that how he just held himself and stuff makes you think, like, who are we talking to? You never know nowadays. This reporter, by the way, he's the guy that interviewed me. He was very, very, like, it's just funny, like, leading the interview, I guess is what you would say it was. He was very, like, what do you think about, like, when you talked about his dick? And he was so focused on when Pursehouse said something like that joke about his dick. And it was just like, he kept on, like, saying, like, so, like, and I would say something like, yeah, that was weird. And then he goes, no, that dick thing, though. What do you really think about that dick? Like, he really wanted to hear more about the dick. And it was very, like, holy shit, this is, like, really young, like, young. But then you look at this guy right now here, and he's like, no, this looks like a normal reporter. This guy looks old and professional. But, like, when he was talking off the camera, it was so weird. I just remember this guy was, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like he played Fortnite a lot or something. Not Fortnite, like he was I don't know, man. This guy he seemed very young. And it's just funny how they cleaned themselves up and, like, they wanted to get sound bites of me saying things. They kept on saying, like, they were building the story while they were interviewing me, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Records show that Pursehouse is still behind bars on $2 million bond. His official charge is suspicion of murder. His first date set for court has not yet been released. We're live in Hollywood Hills tonight. Bill Malugin, Fox 11 News.
Very interesting. Now, I wasn't planning on talking about this part. There's something I want to show you, but
right here, it's game show heaven.
What is going on? But when I was talking to you guys about it, I forgot that I did the whole thing with the, let's see, Pursehouse. I forgot that I did the whole thing about dressing up for Fox and NBC different, Redban, NBC. I want to see. I wish these videos were up still. Because I want to see if I feel like on NBC I wore a hoodie or something. Oh man, I don't think this one's up anymore. Maybe it wasn't. Man, is this? Oh, holy shit! It is. No. Oh my God, I found it, guys. I found the NBC one. I forgot that I actually put this on the Kill Tony Facebook page. We barely use the Kill Tony Facebook page, so it's not. It's more for conversation. It's not a huge deal. But I forgot I put it on there. By the way, this is February 17th, 2020. It's weird. Pursehouse shit was happening right before COVID. All right, let's check this out. Hopefully this is the video, but I believe this is NBC. It says, so you just saw my Fox News character of myself being interviewed. Let's see what my NBC, and I have not watched this in, 3 years? I have not watched this in 3 years, so I think I'm wearing a hoodie and probably a hat. I'm probably like normal Redban. I'm for NBC. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe no glasses. Who knows?
Breaking news at 11. A celebrity sex therapist who's the former fiance of comedian Drew Carey has been found murdered, and now police say
maybe I'm not in
they
this
have
video.
the suspected killer.
NBC4's Rick Montanez joins us live in Burbank, where he spoke with a man who says he just met that suspect. Rick.
Yeah, Kim and Kathy, we
Same
spent
corner.
some time tonight in the Hollywood Hills where neighbors are certainly stunned by what
This is
happened.
in Burbank,
As
in front of my
mentioned
house.
A few minutes
It's
ago,
not
I
Hollywood
just talked
Hills.
with someone who says at a recent comedy show, he met the man suspected of killing
Oh my God, I'm
his
so excited.
ex-girlfriend. Late tonight, a single vase of flowers left just outside the front door of the victim's home. LAPD says Dr. Amy Harwick died this weekend following what appears to be a break-in and struggle at her Hollywood Hills home. The man who forced his way inside, LAPD says, is her ex-boyfriend.
Hi, this is Dr. Amy Harwick, licensed marriage and family therapist.
Harwick is a sex therapist and licensed marriage and family therapist with an office in West Hollywood. She was also an author and the former fiance of TV game show host and actor Drew Carey. The pair broke off their engagement in 2018.
All right, we know this part.
LAPD says Harwick recently, quote, expressed fear about her former boyfriend, 41-year-old Gareth Pursehouse, the sole suspect in the case.
One more time for Gareth, everybody. Come on.
This is video of Pursehouse during a comedy show last month. The man who runs the show says he had never met Pursehouse, but when he heard his name connected to the therapist's death, he remembered him.
I put the two together and I said, wait a second, this guy was on our
Oh, no hoodie. I just have I have a hoodie, but no hat on. Did I have glasses on the lot? Yeah, I did.
Just a
Oh,
couple
I thought I
weeks
had
ago.
something different.
And I remember
It was
feeling
ABC
like this
that's
guy,
different.
There's something off with this guy. He had a very weird energy.
LAPD says Harwick recently had a restraining order against Pursehouse. It had expired, though. Investigators say Harwick's roommate jumped a wall to a
Man.
neighbor's home Saturday morning
There's one
around
more.
1:15, trying to get help after Pursehouse broke in.
ABC or
It appears
CBS.
there was a struggle upstairs. Harwick was found unresponsive beneath a third-story balcony. She later died at the hospital. The suspect, Pursehouse, was
That's it.
arrested yesterday afternoon.
This isn't the good one. Hey, shut up. What the fuck is this? I don't think, and the problem is, I don't think Pursehouse. I don't think I ever saw the ABC one, but I remember they recorded me outside of a Starbucks. I think it was ABC. It was either ABC or CBS. Or maybe it was... maybe it wasn't. Anyways, let's just move on from it because this next part... Maybe one day I'll go through and try to find all of the videos. I think there was either 3 or 4 of them. And I think those are the only 2. I thought the NBC one was different, but it makes sense. The NBC one is me wearing a hoodie. The Fox one is me wearing a button-up pink collared shirt. It makes sense. I guess it was funnier to me. Maybe that's why I never did the video where I showed all the different versions together in one video, because it was like, wasn't as funny as I thought it was. Or maybe COVID happened and I totally forgot. All right, let's move on though we have an update. Yes, we have a Pursehouse update. And I want to give a shout out to the person that first told me about it, Doug Halloran on Twitter, or Doug H709. He said, the killer that was on Kill Tony, his trial has started. And his appearance was mentioned, a breakdown of it on the Law and Crime Network. I know the Law and Crime Network. That's cool. They got 5.1 million subscribers. I've already been subscribed to the Law and Crime Network for a while. I watch the Law and Crime Network almost every day. Believe it or not. I have not seen this. When was this released? Oh, it was just released 5 hours ago. Yeah, I haven't really watched TV in the last 5 hours. I was watching Pooter all day. Potter! Down with the bang bang! All right. let's take a look at this. This is on the Law and Crime Network's YouTube channel right now. You probably already subscribed to this too. And right now, the first frame of this is with my girl. The girl on the left is Holly Randall, who's a friend of mine. She's a good friend of mine. She has a podcast called Holly Randall Unfiltered. I've been on it before. I should talk about that experience someday. I probably did somewhere, but it was an interesting experience where she does this podcast, an interesting building. But no, I've hung out with Holly. I've been to her house. I got too drunk and I stayed at her house one night in a separate room, but this is a long time ago. Holly's a great photographer. Her mom is actually a famous photographer. But so is Holly, and Holly's a great person. Let's hear. This is crazy. I've never seen this, but the girl on the right is who Pursehouse murdered.
So I like surprising people, and even when I'm being introduced, like with my current partner, people will say, "Oh, nice to meet you. Are you an actress trying to make it in LA?" I'm like, "Oh no, actually I do this." And they're like, "Oh my gosh."
An LA therapist was murdered inside of her home, and her suspected killer is about to go on trial. It's everything we know so far into the killing of Dr. Amy Harwick. Plus, her good friend Robert Koshland comes on to discuss some of the last exchanges he had with the doctor, including her final text. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime.
Sidebar.
A new trial is beginning out in California this week, and we...
Damn. Now, when I see a guy's hair like that, what do you think that is? You think that's just hairspray? Is this a mousse thing? I've tried so many different products for my own hair, and like mousse seems like it does the job and then it fails. But like mousse and hairspray, I guess, kind of does it. I'm more of a pomade kind of guy, crew pomade kind of guy. Not even pomade anymore. I use like whatever their fiber or whatever the other thing is. But like I look at that hair and I'm just like, if I were to touch it, would it be crunchy? It would be crunchy, right?
We plan to cover it on the Law and Crime Network. It is the trial of the person accused of murdering Hollywood therapist Dr. Amy Harwick back in 2020. And in anticipation of this case, we want to do a review of everything we know so far. So Dr. Amy Harwick was a 38-year-old family relationship and sex therapist originally from Pennsylvania.
We know the story.
And she was quite high profile out in Los Angeles.
What else we got
she was
here?
even engaged to comedian is Gareth Pursehouse, a software engineer, an occasional professional photographer, and even an aspiring comedian who appeared on the program Kill Tony.
I really wish I didn't have a Good Mythical Morning t-shirt on when this happened. Because, you know, at one point we were trying to get Rhett and Link, or I was trying to get Rhett and Link on the show from Good Mythical Morning, and you've seen me talk about Rhett and Link all the time, and I don't want this kind of energy, you know, on Good Mythical Morning because
Here he is, one more time for Gareth, everybody. Come on.
Hello, everybody. All right, let me spin around this. There we go. Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here.
And by the way, if you're thinking I'm like being a dick right now, this is when we used to live stream it. And so the computer that I'm looking at, the opposite direction of the comedian, was the chat room, and I was switching video angles. My left hand, where you see my left hand's like reaching out, I was actually live switching 6 different camera angles. I was being the video switcher guy. I was checking the cameras, looking at the chat room. Like, it was so nice. It's so nice nowadays getting rid of that whole side of like being able to actually pay attention to somebody more and only have an iPad in front of me. Like, that was a lot of work to do. And I thought it really looked weird that I used to always just be like looking to the side while everyone's looking at the comic, and Tony's looking straight, I guess, in this pause. I guess none of us is looking at the guy except Joelberg in the back. The band's like Jeremiah's or Chris or whoever. Chrome Chris is just like stirring his drink, and Jet Ski is looking at the ground praying or something. I don't know.
And all the best parts of entertainment. We've got most of a band got morning radio sound effects. Sometimes a full band when a toy kazoo comes from the ground, raises from the grave, takes over Tony and starts singing. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful time.
What the fuck?
What
the fuck is that joke about?
I think he froze.
Why are you a one-name comedian?
Oh, my last name's long, so I just didn't bother.
What? Okay.
My last name's Pursehouse. It's too long to write.
What is it?
Pursehouse.
Pursehouse?
Wow. Too long to write, huh?
It's 2 words we all know.
Now, why did police arrest him? Who is he? Well, he was Dr. Hardwick's ex-boyfriend from 9 years earlier. And she had, in fact, filed 2 protective orders against him, accusing him of physically assaulting her, including pulling her out of a car, suffocating her, punching her, slamming her head, kicking her. And she said that he would get so angry and that he refused to get help in their relationship. She accused him of previously breaking into her apartment, sending her unwanted gifts, watching her from inside her home and when he was outside, and even sent her and her friends threatening texts and emails. In fact, one text to her from him allegedly read, "Things will get worse." And Dr. Harwick reportedly told her friends that Pursehouse was, quote, her stalker. Now, that latest protection order from 2012, it actually expired in 2015.
That's crazy. Things will get worse. You know, being in the comedy world and also being in the Kill Tony world and meeting so many unique people all the time on Kill Tony and shit like that. It's, you know, you meet a lot of characters. And it's really scary because, you know, you hear shit all the time. People are like, oh, yeah, I'll show you. And you're like, what the fuck? I just said I don't have a cigarette. You know, and you never know who you're talking to, right? It's really sad. This whole thing is very, very sad because Drew Carey, obviously an amazing person. A lot of my friends like Duncan Trussell and Brendan Walsh and shit like that are really good friends with him. And, you know, they partied and, you know, he's just a good guy. And, you know, this is his ex that he murdered, allegedly. And this is somebody we met. And, you know, we meet a lot of people on Kill Tony. And when that guy was up, I remember feeling like weird. He was something weird about this guy. Like he was off. We meet a lot of off people. Like that shit you said about Tony, like coming through this ground and singing. Like that's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, and that happens so much on Kill Tony, which is kind of scary. I might need to really hire a security guard that just sits in my front yard all day. That's paranoia. Anyways, here's the thing that's new about this whole story is that I guess is now after 2 years, 3 years almost. I've been like, I actually search for him like every 6 months. I'll be like, any news on the Pursehouse shit? And nothing ever comes up. Like, it's just like the old shit. And today, you know, I got that text or that tweet from Doug Halloran telling me about it on Twitter and showed me this video. And I guess the trial has started. Now, I think they talk about it at the end. I think there's a big part where they interview a friend of hers, this guy.
Periodically bring him up. So over the years, yeah.
There's one
is strange and concerning if that happened to anybody.
I was reading an article and it quoted you. I wanted to make sure this is right. You had said that Dr. Harwick had said to you that if anything should ever happen to her, it would be Gareth who did it. Wow. Is that something she?
You ever have a friend tell you that? You should probably write it down and, I don't know, do a power talk. Take a couple friends out, say, hey, I'll buy you lunch. Can you meet with a couple friends? Let's talk about this. Just, you know.
But where she's buried, there can't be her. She actually had been 3D scanned at one point, so we.
Oh my God, she's been 3D scanned at one point. Oh my God, how did I just click on that random fact? You guys know that 3D scanning and all that shit, the AI shit, is why all the people are on strike right now in Hollywood. I just had a brilliant idea. Oh my God. All right, hear me out. I wonder if we can get a copy of this 3D scan, and maybe for the New Year's Eve show, maybe we can have a hologram version of her dance, the pre-show with the band. One final dance. But I want it to be voiced. I want to know like what actors or actresses or whatever that have been. Wait. I got it. I got the perfect idea. We're going to get a robot AI of Joe Rogan doing a narration or singing a song while she dances. There's a video. I'm trying to upload it right now so you guys can all see it. There's a video. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. What the fuck is going on here? It's just like glitching. I'm sorry, guys. It will be worth it, I promise you. So there's a video that Janice. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on here? This is driving me crazy. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something different. Hold on. Sorry. It's going to be worth it, I promise you. So there's a video that Janice actually came up to me one night. Janice does the same thing that I do and a lot of people probably do. I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I actually think it's an awful, awful thing. Because there's just a lot of fake bullshit on there and a lot of people putting fake sound effects to things, you know, while they're hiding in a garage and shit like that. But once in a while, there's something that comes on TikTok that's just liquid gold. And when I mean liquid gold, I mean that this is the dumb part of TikTok. This is the shit that's so fucking stupid that makes me go, yeah, this is why I watch it. Hold on. Gotta email it to myself real quick. Nope. I mean, what was I doing? Discard. No, I was gonna put it on YouTube, bro. I'm gonna put it on a fucking YouTube, bro. Yo, hello? Hey, is this Brian? Yeah. Are you trying to save a video? You trying to save it? You trying to save a video? I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Holy shit, why is it not showing up? This is pissing me off. Upload a video. All right, you know what? I don't need to upload it. I'm going to do something else. I don't remember the whole part of anything I was talking about, but this is a video that Janice found on TikTok, and for some reason, what the fuck is going on here? No, this is I think this is worth me actually spending more time on sending this and showing it to you proper. All right, guys. Boom. Sent. Sending. How you guys in the chat? Why is that not working? It is a weird video. I give it that. So my girlfriend found a video. It was an advertisement on TikTok. And on TikTok, I don't get much advertisements. The advertisements I get are just, I'm trying to think. I feel like I don't really get much advertisements on TikTok for some reason. Maybe it was Instagram, but it was one of those ads. Yeah, do I get? I don't know. Anyway, she saw this ad and she's like, it worked on me, but it's fucked up that people are doing this and getting away with it. And you see that girl that Pursehouse murdered, she scanned her whole body and probably signed something for her likeness just for an ad for like Doritos or something as an extra that she never even she probably got paid $300 to do it. And now you could actually download her avatar probably and put it in fucking Metaverse. I'm just kidding. VR chat. You could. I wonder how much it is to get her scanned body version of her. What if it's like literally you can rent that avatar? Oh, it's for YouTube. It's $1,000, but you get it for 48 hours. You could stream with that 48 hours, but. All right, I'm ready to show you this video, and this is a video. Hold on, where is it? There it is. This is a video that Jenna's found on Instagram or something. Check this shit out. It's fucked up.
These twins went viral on TikTok for putting this sweat-absorbing makeup primer to the ultimate test in a sauna. This is crazy. This video got over 20 million views. So they did this test where one of them wore the primer and the other one didn't. Then they sat in a burning hot sauna to see if it actually worked. And listen to this. The primer helped keep one of their faces sweat and oil-free while the other one continued to sweat through her makeup. And apparently this brand specializes in designing sweat products for the entire body. Looking at their website here, looks like CarPay offers free shipping, a money-back guarantee, and some cool discounts. So yeah, click the link below to check it out. These twins went viral on TikTok for putting this sweat-absorbing makeup primer to the ultimate test in a sauna. This is crazy. This video got over 20 million views. So they did this test where one of them wore the primer and the other one didn't. Then they sat in a...
I'm guessing you guys can hear all that. If you don't know, that is a fake Joe Rogan being used for a company that I don't even know what the fuck this shit is. But why would you ever think that whoever would buy this would ever, like, Joe Rogan would never talk about this shit, right? But when you hear Joe Rogan's voice, because you're so used to him, like, almost like, I'm Tom Brokaw or whatever. This is how it goes down. You know, whoever that you grew up with. What the fuck? But when you hear them talking like, this is how it goes down. I use the best lotion when I'm out in the sun with my ladies. When you hear that, you automatically go, what the fuck? And using like poor Joe Rogan to sell whatever this like fucking cream is. What scumbags. Like, I don't know if you could sue them or anything, but I get it, man. How fucked up is that? Can you imagine hearing yourself? What if there was a company, now hear me out, guys. What if there was an advertising company and say, using data harvested from a social media company that is known for being friends with people like look, I use Facebook for friends in high school, family, and I barely use it ever. And all the people that I'm connected to barely uses it ever. It's more like a contact in your phone that has like a homepage. That so if you need to talk to them and see what their update is, you can go to like their contact page. By the way, that's a good idea. But what was that? What was I talking about? Oh, but what if Facebook or a company like that sold your voice or connected you to a podcast that you did or a video you've been on YouTube, put the two together, and then made your fake AI voice and would send out like messages to ex-girlfriends, cousins, where it's like, hey, this is Uncle Brian. See you on Facebook right now. You know, you would look good with a new pair of shoes. So, you know, it's Brian, buy these shoes, buy the AC2s. And it wasn't me. What if it used like AI video that made it look like shitty cell phone service or just somebody looking at the ground or something, but it was my voice going, buy AC2 shoes. That is one of these biggest scams going on right now. People are like actually scamming like older people, like, hey man, it's Brian. Mom, pick up. Like, mom, pick up. You know, and shit like that. It's pretty fucked up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll do an episode about it. It's pretty fucked up. It's in the news all the time. By the way, these are the new AC2s from Mischief. You know, the people that make Blur Cash, baby. And they're the ones that made those big red boots, like the Astro Boy boots or Sonic boots or whatever. These are their new slides. Now, I love slides. I have... Janice yelled at me for getting these. I love slides because I have my favorite, which is a pair of Adidas slides. I think everyone knows what the Adidas slides look like. I also have a black pair of them that's camouflaged or something. And I think that's it. I don't do those like Brian Callen sandals or the Burt Kreischer kind of sandals. I like slides. You know, they're also good. A lot of Asians use them for you know, bathhouses and saunas and stuff. Anyways, these are AC2s. These are a very expensive slides that got released, dropped a couple of days ago. And I got them in. I have not looked at these. I did buy them immediately just because it was on slides and it was on Mischief. And I did look at the photos the next day and go, what are the slides I got? What the fuck? And I remember thinking, oh, okay, they kind of look cool. Let's check them out together. All right. They kind of look cool. They kind of look like what like a G.I. Joe character from the old G.I. Joes from the 80s and 90s. Like if they had slides. This looks like Storm Shadow slides. They got a, ooh, I didn't know, you can see that. They got a blue ass bottom. Oh, look at that teal. I fucking love teal, dude. Mischief in the back. Ooh, the side, crying a crocky. Ooh, it's got a, wait, let me get this shit. Smells good. So it's like Crocs are see-through and they could see no one wants to see your fucking ugly feet when you're on Crocs. No one wants to see your fucking skin. So it looks like a breathable kind of stretchy fabric on it. I don't know if, oh yeah, I can kind of show you that. Like, I don't know, like a bra, elastic. It's very elastic, but it's breathable. On the top, is that Velcro? Fuck yeah, it's Velcro. Tighten that bitch up. Top Croc, amazing. Wow, these are actually, look at the front. Look at, You can't see my feet, but it's breathable. This is breathable. This is bra shit. Oh my God, you can put up the flip cage. Holy shit, you can put up the flip cage. Look at that. This is like a flip phone. Hello? They said to go to a size down, unfortunately. I wear about 11 and a halves. They only have 11 and 12s, and they said go to size down, so I went with 11. Looks like the bottom says Mr. I'm not gonna lie, these are actually really fucking cool. These are really cool. I actually really like these. Let me put this back together and put them on. Oh my God, these might be my everyday shoes now. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Damn. Oh my God. Did I just find my... Oh my God, I think I just found my new shoes. I mean, not... I don't know, would I go on stage? I don't know if I would go on stage with this, because it's very Asian, go get me a barrel of, or a bucket of water from the town. Oh no, this is some anime shit. I kind of like it, I kind of like the look, though. Oh my God, I might have to buy a second pair. Oh my God. That's pretty fucking odd. I'm kind of in love with these shoes. Are they sold out right now? Oh, please. Please, oh, that baby is our rabbit. No, they're not. I don't think. All right, let's go to Mischief's website. There they are, right there. Ooh, they, you know, they're the ones right there on the left. They have those shoes. They have some fun shoes, guys. Oh my God. But let's see if these are in stock. AC2s. Look at that. I think I might buy another pair. I might wear them for a day. But these might be my favorite things in the world. It's kind of like wearing a... Holy shit, it's kind of like wearing like an old NES on your feet. I don't know how to explain this. It's nice. See what the pictures are all about. Look at these girls and that kid. Okay. What? Look at those feet. Mm-hmm. Hey. Is this for old guys? Hey, remember video games when you were a kid? You want the same show? All right. Did I just hang out some boxes with a Jewish guy on some boxes? All right. Is this for old guys? You know what? Never mind. Guys, this is the end of Virtual Redban Part 1. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live, because we delete a lot of episodes or copyright strikes and shit. But if you become a member of me on YouTube, it's $5 a month. We put a lot of deleted episodes, a lot of behind-the-scenes comedy stuff. So if you want to see some fun videos and help the cause, it's only $5 a month. But this is the part of Virtual Redban where we go into virtual reality. You know, we're in normal reality. Look, that's real. That's real. But part 2 is when we go into virtual reality. And if you've never been into virtual reality, welcome. This is your first step into going into virtual. Look at this new virtual reality. look at this new virtual reality. Yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to be flying around, smoking and drinking, trying not to touch the sides because it looks like there's goobers on it. You know what I'm talking about? But in 10 minutes, part 2 is about to start in virtual reality. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, go buy some silly shoes. We're about to step in. So grab a drink and all that. And on YouTube, we'll be back in 10 minutes. And if you follow me on X, hey, you guys wait, hold on a second. Let me do this right. Hey, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, man. Hey. Hey, anyways, I'm gonna tweet it in like 10 minutes. We're gonna go live for part 2. So do, yeah, you know.